Hey, let's all rise to sing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see the dawn's early light? Was proudly hailed, had joyous last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket stronger, the bombs bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah, right. It's the program, everybody. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and then we start talking. We're going to be here for an hour. You know, it's been some time since I started without anybody in the room. You know, it happens every once in a while, or sometimes it happens in streaks and in blocks. And much like other things happen once, they often happen twice. Sometimes when they happen once and then they don't happen twice, I guess also sometimes with certain things. But with this thing, sometimes it happens in blocks, but this is the first day of a block, possible block. Maybe it's because of Monday, and the other days were like Friday and stuff. Maybe it's the last 3 days, maybe it's the Friday, Thursday, Friday time of it, or maybe it's the Monday time. But I don't really know how the blocks work, and I don't know if I want to know. Maybe it's better to have some mystery of the blocks. Like if you know exactly what the blocks are doing and when they occur, it might take away some of the magic of blocks. Like, you really want to know all there is, and is there going to be a mystery? And I know, like, not too long ago, I said something about not liking mystery and being like, I don't want mystery anymore. I want to know. But that's in things when it's like a true mystery of somebody has a mystery, and there's like, I'm not telling the mystery. I'm just not going to say what it is. Just say what it is. No, don't. I'm not saying it. It's a mystery. So there's that kind of mystery, which is secrets, I guess. In a way, it's secrets, or not, but it's not like it's a secret. It's just like, it's a secret now, and it won't be a secret later. It's like a time-sensitive secret, which is like, if you have a secret, it should be a forever secret. There shouldn't be non-forever secrets. If it's a time-based secret, just tell me now. I don't want to know later. If I'm gonna find out at some point, just tell me now. Especially, I mean, if it's life things, I guess that sounds like fiction. I don't want to know about fiction in the future, but I want to know the things. So I don't want to hear your time-based life secrets. I want to hear them now and not later on, because of mysteries. The mysteries of blocks. Why did things happen in blocks like that? That's the mystery, and that's part of life that we don't want to know about, because if we did, maybe some of the luster would leave life. And you know, I think it's important to try to hold on to that luster a little bit. But we do learn, and maybe when we're children, the luster is much stronger, and as we learn, it dulls in ways, but in other ways it shines more, because when you know more, there's only more mysteries to unravel. There's not just answers. I think every good answer should lead to at least 2 questions and maybe more. So as you seem to like lose the luster, maybe there's more detail in the lack of shine. You know, if you look at a shiny things are pretty consistent. It's like, oh look, that's shiny, and that's shiny, and that's shiny also. But if you look at a dull thing, flat, you know, not like flat like paper flat. That's what I'm thinking. Like Carl talk like, oh yeah, flat like a screwdriver. No, not like a screwdriver or a piece of paper, Carl. Flat like paint. You know, like there's like flat matte. Oh, is it matte? Matte black, flat or matte? I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's flat. What did I say first? Flat. I think it's flat paint, and versus what, shiny? I don't know what the opposite. Matte. No, matte. Must be matte black. Flat black. Flat or black? I don't know. And maybe I won't know unless we make a phone call. Then maybe I can find out what the difference between flat and matte is. Not totally sure. Paint though. When you look at matte, you see the details. There's roughness, and you can look at it up close, really up close, and you can see the different textures and spaces, and that's what makes things matte or flat in the first place. Not shiny, not regular paint. I don't know what matte painting is. Polished painting. Shiny paint versus matte paint. Gloss? Black gloss. Because they don't say gloss. You don't say gloss black. You just say flat black, and then the opposite is just normal. So it's like when some things are like one thing and there's another thing, and then you have one thing that's has no adjective. I guess it's just like the base. It's the base thing. This is just a black car, and then you have the matte black car, and then the regular black car. And this is the shiny is the base, so you don't say anything on it. When you would say, if you say, I'm looking for a black car, you kind of assume it's going to be a shiny black car. I guess it could technically be a matte black car too, but then if it was matte black, you would kind of think it's matte or flat, and then they would be looking for that specifically more than the shiny, because that's the base thing. I'm trying to think of other examples of things that have base words and then not extra words that go onto the base, like spicy chicken or something. You know, if you go to the chicken place and you think, do you want the chicken or the spicy chicken? It's like, yeah, they have spicy and then they have regular. The regular doesn't have a name. It's even at like the, hot chicken at Pepper Teriyaki, they have like teriyaki chicken, and then they have hot chicken. It's not like it's a mild chicken. Like regular chicken is mild chicken, but in some cases, like if you get a burrito, you have to get the mild version. So if it's already spicy, the base can be at different places. And the burritos, the base is spicy. You know, I would like this mild. If you go to Happy Teriyaki, like I want the mild yakisoba, they'd be like, what are you talking about? Is this regular yakisoba not mild enough for you? Because there's only maybe a small amount of black pepper in that thing for spice-wise. I don't know what they put in maybe chili oil or something in hot stuff. But yeah, like I'd like that spicy. But if you go to the Mexican restaurant or the taco truck, you say I would like the mild, and then they're like, okay, here's the mild one. I know what you're talking about. Not because you don't want the spicy one. The regular one is spicy, and that's the base. Things like that. So it's like matte black. Or flat black, and mild burritos and spicy yakisoba, things like that. That's where examples of things that have bases, and the words that you add onto them differ from what the original thing is. And it's usually like, I guess, a choice with these things. There's like corn, and then there's baby corn. Like I want corn, baby corn, or I'll probably think of more examples of this thing where there's the base word. Is it most things? Like popcorn, kettle corn. Does that count though? Spicy popcorn. Blue or pink lemonade. Adjectives that you add to things because there's a base. And the base is regular, but regular is decided on the people anyway, because I guess it's all decided by people thing. It's just like a words thing anyway. So it's all about that. Hey, look who's here. It's the president himself. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Mr. President.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I guess.
Just okay?
Maybe.
Could be doing better?
Well, I was kind of bummed out after I did the episode yesterday.
Oh, no, why?
Well, because I was gotten myself maybe in another...
Oh, yeah, that's all. Get over it.
Yeah, so, well, I don't know. I was also kind of like, you know, the term cultural appreciation.
Cultural appropriation?
In bouncing around in my head.
Yeah, you got to look out for that. You know, I think it's important.
Or maybe it won't be in like 1,000 years.
What do you mean?
Well, so I had researched about it.
You had to look it up. What is cultural appropriation anyway?
Well, that's where you're appropriating one person's culture.
Yeah.
But in 1,000 years, I'm apparently the human race will be all intermixed or something.
Oh yeah,
like
no
that.
more culture, huh? Well, I think that's bad. I think a culture is what makes us people.
Right.
We're gonna. Are you saying in 1,000 years we're gonna lose all of our culture?
No.
I think culture is important, and you know, it's our differences that bring us together, and not the sameness. I hope that we stay different, you know, throughout the years, and that we have some resemblance of culture and separateness. I think if everybody's homogenous and there's one like worldwide culture, then what are we doing? I think we need culture.
But to compete against one another,
No, not to compete against one another. I think to create ideas separately so that we can come together with them later. I think if everybody's doing the same culture, then nobody is thinking differently, and there's no differences in the world, and we're going to be really not moving forward very well. Maybe competition is a little bit healthy. Sometimes it's competition, sometimes it's cooperation, but if there's nobody to compete against, then who is going to be like stepping up to the next level? Everybody's going to be flatlined and homogenous.
Well, homogenous, yeah, but I think that will be an opportunity to kind of
if we're homogenous, whose culture? Yeah,
stars, and just like maybe have some sort of prime directive going.
I think that like traveling the stars is more likely in our current situation where we have different cultures, because competition breeds that, and that's how we went to the moon, and we were fighting other cultures. So if we didn't have those other cultures, maybe we would never have made it out to that far. And if there's nobody else to compete against, then how far are we going to get into the stars? I think this is a better way than the homogenization. I kind of understand how the homogenization would ever help anybody make it to the stars.
Well, in 1,000 years, we would have already traveled to Mars anyway, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the culture, so you think that after we make it to the stars, then we can be homogenized once we find aliens or something.
Well, yeah, or else start to terraform Mars a little bit.
Yeah.
But
the homogenization thing sounds kind of supremacist to me, really, though, because like whose culture are we going to decide to be the one that becomes the homogenized culture? Like, it's got to be one of them, and to me, it would...
It will happen organically.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to decide, I won't, like, maybe a groups, or it's not going to be mandated from some sort of won't there be factions? There'll be factions within the homogenization, and then they'll split off again. At one point,
people were homogenized, and then they split up and they moved away.
It's only about race. It's only about race.
I think it's about culture. And culture and race are connected, but culture is important, and it's connected to race. And I think people don't want to think about culture when they think about race, but culture is important, and we've lost a lot of it, moving out of our countries and things throughout the years, but they're still hold on to their culture, and it's part of race is culture. And if you lose your racial identity, then you may also be losing your culture.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It seemed like that the nomadic tribes back when
cavemen,
Europeans, yeah, what they might have stopped doing the whole understanding of their culture and just become somewhat of a Wedico. Wedico is basically, you're like what Native Americans refer to kind of cannibalism, but
white people became cannibals.
Well, yeah, they eat at resources, or they really diminish people's lives or whatever.
Are they eating each other?
No.
Wait, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It's not a literal word, cannibal. It's more of a figurative word. Like,
white people started cannibalizing each other when they were in Neanderthals?
No, it's a figurative word. When they came over to the United States, were what would become the United States, they Native Americans observed that they would consume the trees. The
that's
land.
your people.
Yeah,
consumers.
Well,
but what are we even getting at now? Let's look at the commercial from last year.
Oh, you haven't done yet?
I haven't done that yet. Let's see what it's like last year. Do you remember last year? What do you think we did last year? I don't really know. I think we're back at the studio.
Your daily out with me.
Yeah!
Hi.
Everybody, it's the commercial for today's episode. Today's Freddy's here all day, and then he leaves at the end. We talk about eggs,
games,
and things,
and just other stuff.
Eggs. We don't get on the phones. I don't know if we make it. Well, we call John Webster a little bit.
John Webster.
It's a pretty thoroughly talky day. We yell at people on the streets around every night at 1:30 p.m. on TCTV 22.
Freddie had stuff to say.
Hi, 2017. It's me, 2016. Hi, 2016.
Carl had stuff to say. And Kenny had stuff
Hello?
to say. Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah, I gotta get headphones. We gotta get some headphones in the past. I think it's gonna be happening pretty soon with the headphones.
Right, okay.
It's time for the dice game? You wanna play the dice game?
Sure.
How does the dice game work?
You write a number on your hand between 1 and 6, and you peer in the future. And if your peering is correct, then you are the winner of the dice game.
Visualize the future.
I said peer.
Yeah.
Which actually, I kind of, that's one of my things. Not groups specifically, but if you make the future into your peer, then maybe you can associate with the future in maybe a cohabitative state or whatever, but.
Oh, yeah, you could travel forward within your own mind. Like, maybe we're not even visualizing the future, but you're actually, like, using, like, the path that you're moving through in brain, and your brain uses electricity. Maybe with the electricity of our brains, we can see into the future with our own eyes.
Yeah, so...
Like I did. I have a 4. I did it.
Well...
I looked into the future with my own eyes, and I asked my brain and the electricity that's flowing through. I said, "What does the future hold?"
Well, what does the future hold? There it is. Oh,
it holds the 4. Are ya?
Well, I could be. Yeah. I mean,
that's it right there. I got 500 points. It feels good. Thank you, future brainwaves.
Right.
Asking you shall receive.
Right. So,
you're just doing okay though, Carl. Could be doing better. Cultural appropriation getting you down a little bit.
Well, no, I mean,
you feeling white guilt?
Well, I'm always guilty, apparently.
You feeling some white guilt? That's what I think. If you're
well, I mean, not just that, but guilt. That I'm speaking wrong. Now that
I don't know.
Well, now that we do have, I guess, an intern. I don't know.
Why you? What? There's nothing different. It's all the same. Don't worry about it. I don't know why you're even thinking about it. Nothing is.
You asked me, so I'm telling you.
What?
It works like that. That there's a conversation going. I mean,
it's okay, but I'm saying that you don't
have a conversation. Let's have a conversation.
I think we are having a conversation. Don't worry about it, though. There's no reason to be worried.
No, I'm not. Well,
yeah, you are, because you keep being. You're like, I'm worried. I'm having a problem. Things are different. Nothing's different. Everything's the same, and everything is fine.
No,
yes.
Things are changing.
No, nothing is changing. Everything's the same, and everything is fine. And you got to relax.
So I was also kind of looking at, just the fact that there's, if everyone consumes the amount of resources that Americans use, that we need 2.5 or 3 different Earths or whatever for everyone to, right now, to consume at the level that Earth is able to produce.
Are you going to move into the woods, or what? What are you going to do about it?
No. This is back to what I was thinking about.
Cultural appropriation?
No, Wetico. So Native Americans had developed this concept, this idea, and so I guess we kind of strayed, like the Europeans, 400, 500 years ago.
White guilt.
No, well, it's not just white, but that
I think it is.
People are just like consuming more than what is necessary.
Yeah,
I'm with that. I accept
You don't like
that.
consuming? You don't want to consume more than is necessary?
Well,
maybe you gotta go move to a farm, grow a farm.
It was compared to other what other countries consume.
You want to move?
Well, it would be. It would just be a drop in the bucket if I would just move.
You want to convince others to move?
Yeah. Can I convince other people to come to Dance Holy Dance? Yeah,
probably. I don't think you can really convince others.
Superstar.
I don't think you convince people to do anything. But maybe that drop in the water on the bucket could just be enough. And if you really feel like you're contributing to consumer culture, then you gotta.
You want to get rid of me on the program?
Well, if you feel like this, I think you should go live in the woods or go live in Africa or something. Go move to Africa and live off the land, and then you can do that.
Are you gonna retract this statement later on in the future? Like,
well,
no.
No, Carl, don't actually move to the woods. I think it's better here with electricity and consuming things. I'm having a good time. Like right now, we're on TV and people are watching TV, and we're talking into electricity and consuming probably a lot. We got lights on. I'm drinking a beverage. I think like these are all consuming tactics. And if you want to not be a consumer in so much, then you can just go and do it. Like if you're feeling these things which sound like you're feeling bad about like the state of affairs, you could do something about it and get away from it, or you can just accept it and say, I think it's okay because that's what I think and I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah.
Because we're doing it right now. Otherwise, if I felt like I was creating a problem, I would try to run into the woods, and that's what I think. If you think if there's a problem, that's what you should be doing.
Yeah, but it's not going to solve the problem if I just run into the woods.
Yeah, but it's going to be a step in the right direction towards the problem, all right? And you can't convince other people to do what you want to do, but if you want to do it, then you should be doing it. And just like if everybody who said that, like I'm not gonna do it because it's such a small thing. It's like voting. So if everybody who believes the way you did what they say they want to do, go live in the woods and start farms, then it would probably make a difference. But everybody's like, well, it's not going to make a difference if only I do it. But everybody's got to do it at the same time. But you're not going to be able to convince other people to do it. But maybe one at a time you have to start doing it if you feel that way.
I was going to wonder whether or not you were going to segue from let hope die to let hope live, kind of.
Today?
In certain conditions when you were not today, but when you were trying to turn that corner to like, no, you should stay here and just consume and forget about it and just watch TV or something.
Yeah.
Rather than go out and live in the woods or I actually, wanted to serve in the Peace Corps. So.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Well, I don't know.
Can you still do it?
It might have been a limitation of time or money or interest or whatever.
How about now?
Yeah, how about now?
You could always do it.
No, well, yes, but I think it just kind of, no matter how far I get from capitalism, it's still there.
Yeah, but if as long as you're not contributing, I think.
Yeah, well, I guess as long as I guess I was thinking as long as I'm alive, sometimes it seems like that I'm robbing Mother Earth blind. So whatever.
You're part of Mother Earth, though.
Yeah.
So if everybody who robbed Mother Earth blind, it's not a problem of individuals. If you're thinking like that's the same thing as like one individual's not really doing that much, it's the whole.
Well, that's the point. If you have everyone consume to the basis that Americans consume every day.
Yeah.
You need to have at least two different Earths.
But really, I think
for that kind of capacity.
Some Americans consume so much that they make up for the rest of us. It's probably like 10% consume 80% or something.
Yeah.
So maybe you got to find those people, because I don't think that we're consuming that much. I've seen the lights on all the time in other places. So.
Yeah, I know.
Hey there, program.
Hi.
Oh.
Hey, it's Monday. I am calling to ask about rescheduling. And see if it would be okay.
It's okay with me, Bird. Are you okay?
Come in tomorrow.
You sound really weird today.
He sounds tired.
I know I was supposed to be there tonight, but I'm not going to make it. I'm super tired.
Oh, you sound super tired.
We'll be coming down with a little something.
Uh-oh, you're sick, Bird?
Hopefully I'll feel better by tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you're sick, I think you should take it easy for more than a day.
Well, so...
You'll have to call me back, and I guess, unless it's a problem, but I welcome you.
It's not a problem, Bird. We'll call you back right now. Are you sick, Bird?
That sounds terrible. I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, are you laughing at his discomfort?
Well, I just was.
Ha 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 ha! You are sick. Ha 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 ha! I feel great. I feel great, and you're sick. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, so I went to bed around 8 o'clock last night, and that kind of screwed up. Yeah, it screwed up my schedule a little bit.
That is early.
Well, I was kind of like.
When did you wake up?
Thinking of, I forced myself to stay in bed until like around 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay, gotta get up, but I didn't feel.
What are you doing at 6 a.m.?
Making breakfast, but.
Oh, what'd you make?
Well, actually, I
oatmeal.
Had just boiled rice milk and I just used salt and pepper or whatever to season it up, and I drank that along with vitamins. I didn't really have much of an appetite.
Rice milk and vitamins.
Right.
Boiled rice milk with salt.
Right.
Salt.
So
it's like
that
soup.
might,
It's like soup. It's kind of like rice soup.
Right.
Have you ever tried eating just rice?
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't have much of an appetite, so I used or the warm milk with a little bit of spice or whatever was kind of allowed to
what do you call that?
Just have my
spice milk?
Well, just have my digest.
You have guts?
You know, no, but well, I didn't have an appetite, but I ate the aspirin or whatever.
Yeah, the aspirin will mess with your guts. I think that's.
Well, yes.
Remember when you were having those guts issues? Like, I really don't think those aspirin are good for you.
You're confused. That was from when I was eating pho, and it's kind of interesting.
No, I think you're confused, and it was from when you were eating aspirin every day.
So sometimes I would go to pho, and then I would have stomach problems later.
Yeah, but you can't. The reason you can't handle the pho is because of the aspirin. That's
not true.
The pho, I think it is true.
So this last time that I went pho with Bird, I had gotten a little bit of a
guts issues in your guts.
Yes.
But that's because you eat the aspirin all the time, makes your guts weak. No. And then when you have little disturbances like onions and stuff, then you have guts problems because of the aspirin. Hello. Oh.
This is Robert.
Bird.
Leave a message.
You're kind of confused.
I will return
I think
your
you're
call.
confused.
No, it's...
Yes? Bird, it's the program.
You can call us. We're not back. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You can call us back. Call us back.
He would be sleeping, but...
Call us back when you wake up.
We're scheduled to do the program all throughout the nighttime.
All nights. Tomorrow, 9:30.
Yeah.
Wednesday, I think 9:30.
Probably Thursday, too.
So stay up late.
But not Friday.
Take a nap. Come take a nap on the couch. It's okay.
Friday, is first Friday of the month.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Hey, thanks, Bird. Bye. Hey, we got more message, but I want to call John Webster. I don't know if that is like, if we should call other people first, but I just want to talk to John.
You have been doing that, where you want to contact John.
I do.
In the past, so that's okay.
I just want to know how he is. You know, I'm interested. What is John watching on TV?
I do have to say, though, that I haven't been eating the ibuprofen and whatever on a constant basis.
Oh, good. I'm glad about that.
I don't know how you can think that you know what's going on with me if you don't have a specific diagnosis.
Hey, John.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, fine.
Well, I'm calling to chat.
What?
What are you up to, John?
Oh, not much.
You watching TV?
Oh, doing some
What's on TV, John?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. How are you? How you feeling?
Oh. Check order.
John, how are you enjoying this great weather that we've been having?
What?
How's the Mariners, John? How's baseball?
They lost today.
Oh yeah. Hey, John.
Season opener was this week.
When is baseball season? Like, when does it start and end?
It is today.
Yeah.
When does it end? John? When does baseball end, John?
there's nothing good on.
Nothing? What time is it?
I'm gonna put on Channel 22 then.
What's on TCTV, John? Channel 22.
Channel 22 has some kind of art stuff. I don't like art.
No, that's Channel 3, John. Arts is Channel 3, isn't it?
I don't like art.
You do?
I don't like art.
Oh, yeah. I think the Arts is Channel 3, though. I think Channel 22 is something else. John, check out Channel 22.
Now I got it on Channel 22 and Dance Only Dance.
Oh, yeah, that's a good show. You want to watch that show, don't you?
I'm watching that right now.
Oh, good. You see me and Carl?
With Carl and stuff, and with a guy with a jacket with a rose.
Yeah, Carl, you're dancing on TV right now.
I'm watching that right now until 11 o'clock.
Good. What's on?
Till the news comes on.
You're gonna watch the news? They're lying to you. Nothing on the news.
So I put it on. I have it on Channel 22. That's the station that you come on.
John, you should just leave it on Channel 22 and don't watch the news. I think leave it to watch all of Dance and then watch the program afterwards. Yeah, that's a good joke.
Then Dan comes on with that karaoke.
Yeah, karaoke only on what, Fridays? When is that show on? I think every Friday you can tune into something. Most Fridays.
The Mariners lost in a way.
Yo, yeah. Who'd they play against?
They played. They played Houston in Houston.
The Rockets?
They played Houston in Houston. They lost.
Houston Hornet? No, Charlotte Hornets. What's the team name? Rocket?
Astros.
And then what's called? Then
John, wait, hold on.
In the basketball game, Gonzaga lost to North Carolina.
Oh yeah. What is that? Final four? Is that the final one?
Yep. No more.
So
who? No more NCAA until next year.
So who won? North Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina beat Gonzaga. Bulldogs.
North Carolina won. What about, is it Houston? What's the Houston baseball team, John? Is it the Rockets?
Pardon?
What's the Houston baseball team?
Houston, it's Houston, they're from Texas.
Yeah. I think it's Astros. Carl said Astros. I said Rockets. The made is basketball. What's the basketball team from Houston, John? Do you know that?
And the Mariners, we have the Mariners, and then Rainiers in Tacoma. Then the other one is let's see, it's in Everett Sox, the Everett Sox in Everett.
Yeah, Everett.
White Sox.
The White Sox?
Yeah, in Everett.
Everett Sox.
What do they do in Everett? Is it minor league?
Yeah.
You're following minor league baseball, John?
It's like the Tacoma Rainiers.
I'm going to be watching. So I have it on Channel 22 till 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Watch the news and stuff.
DJ Rondo Mass in the Mask, right? Oh, John, you should come on Friday. You should come to the thing at TCTV. We're gonna be doing Dance or Dance. You should come.
I like watching the stuff.
Maybe Carl, you wanna go pick up John to take him to Dance or Dance?
Yeah, if he's coming.
John, you wanna go to Dance or Dance? John, you wanna come to TCTV on Friday night?
That might be a no.
No, this is Monday.
Yeah, today is Monday. We're going to TCTV on Friday, and we want you to go.
And and then Tuesday. That means I have to put out the recycling carts for the garbage man.
Wait, is it glass or just everything?
The garbage man picked up the garbage, the big carts, and what do you do with a belt that busted? I'm getting sick and tired with belts bust me.
You're getting what, junk mail?
Did you? I know we have there's a person that lives not very far from TCTV. His name is Brian Crabb.
And what about him?
He's a client just like I am with Kakura.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that is. What's Kakua? Hawaii?
Thursday I go shopping.
Where?
Go shopping at what do you call it?
Which outlet?
At Walmart.
Walmart. That's a good one. In Hawkesbury? Hawkesbury Walmart?
Yeah, at Hawkesbury.
I go to that one. What are you going to buy? Food? What's on your shopping list, John?
Just listen to next night's XFM till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Till the news.
All right. You want to hear Carl say something, or you want to say something about the program, John? You want to do info time?
Who's the guy with the rose?
I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. I don't remember a guy with a rose. Do you remember that?
You should come over and oh, there you are. Dance away too.
I'm dancing. Hey,
yep.
Carl, do you remember who had the rose on his jacket?
No.
I don't remember a rose jacket, John. I just want to play the next dice game, or should we do info time? Or
it might have been a guest.
Yeah. You want to do info time?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I'm still looking for a girlfriend.
John Webster's looking for a girlfriend, everybody.
Yeah.
John's he's eligible.
Good luck with that.
He's eligible, and he's a good person. I can vouch. John is the best. I mean, John's one of my favorite people, so I think you should go for it, ladies.
I was watching. I was watching the county commissioners talking to Deborah Vinsel.
How was that?
With Bud Blake and with the three guys that are on the county commissioner. I miss Sandra Romero all the time.
Sandra Romero?
And in the olden days, he had TCTV had to take the cameras like to the Olympia City Council and stuff like that in the olden days. But until the TCTV got built. I know someone that lives right next to TCTV in those apartments right next to TCTV. His name is Brian Crabb.
What does he do? Does he go to TCTV?
He's a client just like I am. I'm a client of Kakura's.
Oh, okay.
Next month, May, is the Spring Fun Festival in Lacey at St. Martin's.
Oh yeah, the Lacey Fun Fair.
Yep.
Oh, I like it. I go to Lacey Fun Fair. I do enjoy the Lacey Fun Fair. Do you go to that, Carl?
No, but I heard about it over the weekend.
And then
on Mix 96, Dick Poost was talking about it.
Dick Poost. He was on the show one time. It was pretty crazy. Way back, and when he was running for mayor, and he came on here and he didn't know what he was getting into.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
You should have informed him before he came on.
I told him to watch. I don't think he did.
Oh well.
Why don't you guys come over for a while?
I would like that, John. I think maybe we should try to schedule a time to bring some gear over. We could do an episode over there. Maybe. How about in the what day is today? The 3rd?
I know you ride your bike, and we can ride a bike on the bike trail.
Oh yeah, I would do that. You have a bike?
Yeah, but I need a bike helmet.
Oh yeah, I don't even have a helmet. Maybe we should do.
I have a bigger belt.
I think that would be a really fun episode.
I know you have a belt. I know you have a bike.
Carl, do you like bikes?
Yeah.
You do?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Maybe we could go. We could get like a camera, put it on the bikes, and go on a bike ride.
GoPro.
Yeah.
GoPro. It's time to GoPro.
Or any other kind of camera. Not necessarily that brand of camera. What? Hey, Carl's going to tell you something about the program, John, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this, John. Wait, hold on.
Channel 3 because, Channel 3 doesn't have commercials like Channel 13, Channel 7, and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is kind of a commercial right here. Maybe. Oh, there it is.
You're watching your daily hour with me. It's our long, hard live call-in television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19th, 2010. It takes a week in advance. So if you're watching this program at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped on the same weekday of the previous week. You're watching this episode at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We're blindly commuting for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll play your message on the next episode of the program, and we will call you back.
That's right, John.
And
everybody can come on.
Yeah.
And we are in the
Thurston County?
No.
109 State Avenue?
Capitol Press Building.
Olympia Press Building?
Olympia Press Building. State Avenue. 109 State Avenue Northeast. There we go. All right.
Yeah. We're back, John. You want to talk to Carl? Talk to John, Carl. You don't have anything to say to John? We're going to play the dice game. Carl's got to find his mic. Did you lose your mic? One word? Sounds like we're going to play...
With the hat.
What?
Who's this other guy with the hat?
There's so many people with so many different hats on, John. You have to be a little bit more specific.
And you have to come over and
it's the guy.
The DJ.
You know, it's that guy. You know, with the hair.
The DJ, bro. That's the DJ. He's the guest DJ.
He's got a mask. Does he have a mask?
Yeah, mask, hat, sort of thing.
Well, is he talking about a mask? Because I think if he was talking about a mask, he would say mask and not hat. A mask is definitely way more identifying than a hat. Because I don't remember the last time I ever seen anybody wearing a mask. That's wrong.
Oh, Downsy wore a mask.
Yeah, I guess that must be the last time I saw anybody wearing a mask. Because
I can hear the dice.
Yeah, what number do you want? You can do it, John.
3.
3! Yeah, you got 500 points. John, when you watch the program at 2 a.m., you should play along.
Pardon?
You should play along with the dice game when you watch it at home. I'm serious. I actually think you should do that. Hey, John, we gotta...
I'm listening to Mix 96 FM.
Oh, good, John. We gotta make another phone call, so we'll talk to you later. Thanks for talking to us today, okay?
Hey, I had 24 one night, I showed someone where you're, I showed someone where you would do your broadcasting, and this lady came in, and you sometimes you come in about 12 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes.
Really? What did they say?
And do your show sometimes.
What did they say? What did the people say that you watch the show? You watch the show with them?
No, I told the person that I was with. His name is
Roger. Samuel. Nathan.
His name is Blake. We went downtown. We went downtown. And we saw the. I showed him where my daily hour with me is.
That's right. We're right here.
And this lady came by, and you do your show you come in about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You do your show.
Yeah, John's the only one that says the program name right. You hear that? My daily hour. That's right. It's your daily hour for me, John. Yeah, that's good, John. You should bring him up here. If we're taping, you can come up here and say hi.
Well, the door was locked, and you wasn't there because your bike wasn't in the hallway.
Oh, John, you know me. I can't believe you know me so well. Hey, I'm glad about that. I'm happy that you know me, John. We spend a lot of time together every day. I guess an hour every day together. So, John, I gotta call somebody else because we only have a few minutes left. I'm really happy to talk to you.
And tell the lady, hello. I know the person. I don't know the person that's in the. I know there's an office where you do your broadcast anyway.
Yeah, that's right, John. John, I gotta hang up, but I'm glad to talk to you. I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, bye. I'm hanging up, John. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. All right. I want to call Freddie, the producer, and I kind of want to call Yellowfell, but I don't know. He's not going to be happy that we're not giving him as much airtime as he wants.
Like Mr. Ginsu.
Well, Mr. Ginsu is, I don't know, he's kind of defeated. He's like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but Yellowfell's like, what? Like, Mr. Ginsu, we didn't give you enough airtime. He's like, oh.
Well.
Sounds like my life. Oh. Like.
Okay.
You know? Well, now that's my life.
I don't know.
Well, that's
I don't know anything about that. That's not my life. But no, I actually was doing not a sort of
you've reached
a guilt
Hilbert.
thing,
I
but
can't
just
come to the phone right
suck
now,
it up, buttercup sort of thing.
Yeah, I think not to suck it up though, but remember that it's not so bad. You're making it. We're blowing it up.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. Calls back. You're blowing it out of proportion in your own mind, and you know you are, and then it's looping, and you're like, why am I doing this? So don't get yourself into loops.
Trying to suck it up and, just be accountable and like, okay, we got all this different stuff going on. Where's the path forward? So.
Yeah.
But other people would have their own interpretation on my thoughts and feelings, and
yeah.
that's cool, but that's not necessarily what happened.
I'm interpreting your thoughts? What else do we have but interpretations of each other's thoughts?
Well, we have culture, apparently.
I would say that culture is an appropriate, or is that. Hey, yellow fellow.
Hi.
Hi, it's the program. We were on TV. How you doing today?
Sleep.
You're sleeping?
Yes, get to it.
We wake you up?
Get to it.
Yeah.
You want to go back to sleep?
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I have to sleep.
You don't have to be sorry. It's late.
Sorry.
It's like
You
3
must apologize.
It's like 3 a.m. where you are.
Yeah.
Have sweet dreams.
You must apologize to me. I need your apology.
Sleep. It's like 3 a.m. I'll call you anyway, John. Whatever your name is, Yellow Fella, not John Webster. Now I want to call John back again. I didn't get enough John. You know, we talked to him for like 20 minutes, but I want to keep talking to him. I just really like talking to John on the phone. Did you know that's like my favorite thing on the program?
Really? That's your favorite? I never knew. That's your favorite.
It's up there. It's up there for sure. One of my favorite program activities is talking to John Webster on the phone.
Really?
Did you? Are you being really, really sarcastic or?
No.
No.
I would never do that. No.
I'm not being sarcastic. What number is it?
2.
2s?
2s.
I have a 4.
I know you said that.
Oh, you have a 5. Remember when?
I didn't show my hand though. I didn't say what number I had.
What number do you have? You have a different number? Oh, I'm disappointed. Remember when we used to play that like whoever was on the couch ones, but now we like changed it so that people like on like the dice. If we don't win, nobody wins, or maybe Dave or no win. Wanda, huh? Wanda. Congratulations, Wanda.
Yeah. Tiffany's number 3.
There's quite a few 3s, quite a few 5s, and only 1, 2, and 1, and 6, and 4, 5.
And 7, and 8, and 9, but those are on the dice. Unless you're rolling Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Which we are not.
Indeed.
You can watch a program on TCTV channel 22 every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m.
Right.
360-836-4384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. 109 State Avenue. Check it out. Graham, it's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thanks, John Webster, for talking to us today. A lot of the time. Arrington, Cedar, Cosmo, Franny, Greg, Cujo. Is this Matt, Miranda? I don't even know who's on the crew sometimes. Robin, Rupert, Tony, Tyler, Vince, Zilger, TCTV, LaBebe, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, StopTheSpot.com, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers and listeners, that's you. You're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Woof.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. It's a ghost now.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
No, she's not a ghost.
There we are.
We really didn't see her until the end.
Well,
yep. Hey, everybody. It's the message from the past.
Yeah.
It's the commercial for this upcoming episode and tomorrow.
Tell us what happened.
Chaos, shenanigans, nonsense.
No.
Carl says no to every single thing anybody says. It's whole episode.
That's not true.
Some kind of
One time I said yes.
Choosing a different doctor or something?
No, I didn't. Yeah, Carl's having
bad.
like doctor talk, but it's like 10 levels of sarcasm. I think he's upset about me talking about
I think it's only
yesterday,
2.
Pretty much nonsense.
2.5.
Bird roused Carl up, and it's happening again.
No, it's okay.
Trying to calm him
sorry.
down by saying things like
I'm sorry to affect you negatively, Carl.
New methods. If you tell someone to calm down, they're just probably going to get more exasperated.
Yeah.
It's true.
Not gonna happen.
Bye.